Alright guys, so for this batch of... Ow! I just stubbed my forehead. Ah, son of a... So for this batch of tutorials, what we're going to go through is understanding and knowing what the kind of particles we can use in Realflow. So we're going to cover everything from gas, elastics, to particles like dumb, and even a bit of scripting. So let's get to learning, fellas! First off, from the top of our list, under our particle node on the type parameter, we have gas. Now, gas, as we all know, is, well, gas. It expands very rapidly, and depending on the temperature, for example, if it's very hot, it will become less dense, and usually will have a higher velocity. And if you cool it down, it shall be much more dense and have usually a lower velocity. It all depends on your simulation, but this is the gas particle in Realflow. Alright, so now on to liquids. Liquids, as you guys know it, is basically the Realflow standard for parameters for anything like watery kind of substances or even high viscosity type substances, like for example glue or fudge or hot chocolate, some things like that. And well, we've already covered what liquid sort of looks like in my previous tutorials of Realflow, so we don't really need to go into it that much right now. So for now, that's the liquid particles in Realflow. Oh yeah. Alright, so now on to another type of particle called dumb. Now, dumb are basically particles that are for fast calculations of like secondary effects. For example, like spray or foam, things, you know, foam that comes out of the ocean as soon as a wave sort of hits. These particles particularly cannot react with each other, and they won't be affected by any other kind of emitter. So I've honestly used this thing maybe like twice. As you can see here, it really is, well, stupid as a particle. But it is useful in certain types of situations though. But for the most part, dumb is really something that Realflow should have probably replaced it with something like Krakatoa that 3ds Max has, all those cool dust particles and whatnot. But until then, this is the dumb particle. You were expecting me to say, oh yeah, at the end, weren't you? You're paying attention. Keep it up, kid. And now on to elastics, the most badass particle you've ever seen. It even beats liquid, because liquid is just flimsy, fluidy. Too much of a fluid, I don't like it that much. But this is the elastic type particle. Now, contrary to popular belief, the elastic particles in Realflow are not actually elastics. See, it uses sort of a spring mass system between the particles. So, in a sense, it's like elastics and behaves like it, but it's not exactly like elastics. The cool thing with this type of particle is you can make cool things like jelly-like fluids or expanding or contracting type substances. You know, think of all the cool things you could do, like you can make some sort of hard rubber ball, immediately turn into some jello, and well, it's a pretty freaking cool particle. So this is the elastic particle, and it's the best and coolest one of them all. It's actually so cool of a particle that it says quotes from Top Gun, even though it's never even seen the movie Top Gun. So this is one cooler-rooney type of particle. Now, there is a final type of particle, but it's not really a particle at all. See, you have the three main ones, which is gas, liquid, and elastics. Now you have a fourth one, which is not actually plasma. And you notice how I don't count dumb because it's that stupid? Okay, it's called script. Script is basically going to be the instruction manual that Realflow uses when you give it a script for your type of particle. So for example, if you want to create a combo of gas, liquid, and elastic, like, I don't know, plasma for example, you would load up in a script like, for example, that you've downloaded off of Realflow, as they hand them out for free if you register with them. Or you can make them yourself, which is pretty bloody hard, and I know, I've tried. It's ridiculous. Now, if you go over to your particle node panel under your type, next to your type parameter, select script, and you notice that some of your parameters down here will change. Now you select edit, and you have the script editor. You have, you know, file, edit, script, clear, all that jazz. So this is pretty bloody complicated, like I said before. I honestly don't know that much about it, but it is useful if you know what the heck you're doing with this, as I do not. But the point is, it's useful. This is really cool for making customizable demons and forces that some people might not have created already before. But scripting is sort of really going out like the dinosaurs now, thanks to the whole plugins that has been really reintroduced into Realflow 5 with the daemons and all that jazz. It's just really sort of pushing out the whole scripting thing. But it is useful though. But don't expect it to be that much in the future. But for now, at least you guys know what all the different kinds of particles you can now emit, which is gas, liquid, dumb, elastics, and, well, script too. So there you go. Congratulations, and here's your complimentary cookie. You know, I was kidding about the cookie part. Yo, cookie. No, I'm just kidding. I'll still get you one. So give me $5 already to get one.